Carbs make you fat, insulin makes you fat, sugar makes you fat, food makes you fat, too many calories make you fat. There's a lot of talk about being fat. There's a lot of talk about fat loss drugs. Take this and you can lose fat. There's a lot of talk about exercise and eating plans. If you want to burn fat, if you want to lose weight, this is what you should do. So how do you know what's going to work for you? How do you know what's true? There's a big pile of information. Is it possible that some of it's not true? Oh, love my fridge, because in my fridge is food that I love to eat. Isn't that what you would have in your fridge? So if somebody tells you you can't have that because it's going to make you fat, or you're trying to get rid of fat off your body and somebody says that's the reason you are fat, is it possible that A, you take notice of that, you believe it? Why do you believe it? Who's the expert that's telling you that? Do they really know? And I'm constantly asking questions because I've been an exercise professional all of my life. And of course, the main reason that people come to a gym or to an exercise coach or to a personal results coach, the number one reason people go to the doctor is I want to lose weight. So I'm going to just ask you please to consider that statement. I want to lose weight. Why? Bones are really heavy, muscles are really heavy, water is really heavy, your heart and lungs weigh half a kilo. There's stuff in your body that weighs. So when you stand on the scales, all that number is telling you is what your total body weight is. I don't want to lose any water weight because then I'm dehydrated and I feel terrible. I don't want to lose bone and muscle weight because that means I'll have a slow metabolism and I'll end up with osteoporosis, bone thinning disease. I don't want to have a lighter heart or a lighter liver or I could cut my hair, that would mean I would lose weight. I haven't got much to cut. You can cut your toenails or your fingernails and you'll lose weight, but it doesn't mean anything. I always ask 4 questions and I think that they're really important regardless of what exercise program you go on, what eating plan you go on, which is, do you have a stack of energy? Are you performing at your best? Do you love what you see in the mirror? Do you like the way your body feels to touch? They go together. And then are you getting the results that you want from your eating and exercise plan? And if the answer's no, then change. And it's interesting because a lot of people argue you shouldn't eat this, you can't have that. Carbs make you fat, insulin makes you fat, sugar makes you fat. And they are on a low carb diet. They don't eat any sugar supposedly. They've got low insulin levels, but they still don't have a stack of energy. They don't like what they see in the mirror. They're not performing very well and they're not getting the results that they want. So you can argue this is the right way to eat or the right way to exercise, but if you're not getting the results, what's the point? So here's a great question. If you are getting the results, keep doing it. It's working for you. If you're not getting the results that you want, who do you believe? And is it possible that if you've got a fit, strong body, that everything will work well? So I'm going to use carbohydrate, sugar, insulin, because my fridge is full of sugar, carbohydrate. I call it glycogen, energy to go and exercise, because the human body only stores half a kilo of carbohydrate. We store it in our muscles as glycogen, we store it in our liver as glycogen, we store it in our brain as glucose. But after we run out, we don't have any energy. Now, there's a lot of argument that your body can run without carbohydrate. And it will turn fat into ketones, or you can go into ketosis so that your brain works. But it's a very complicated process. And that process is there to make sure you can survive if you don't have any glucose for your brain. I'll just put that very important side note. If you're in hospital, God forbid, and your brain body is not working effectively, they put you on a glucose drip. It's not a ketone drip, it's not a fat drip, it's not an alcohol drip. Some people might like that in hospital. It's not a protein drip. It is a glucose drip so that your brain works, because your brain runs on sugar. So I'm sharing that with you because we hear so much about carbs are bad, sugar's bad, insulin's going to kill you. Well, let's look at insulin for a start. I'm sure you've heard what it is, but have you heard what glucagon is? It's the opposite to insulin. It's a hormone inside your body that says you've got sugar in your bloodstream, you've got food in your bloodstream. We have to take that out of your bloodstream and send it to the places where it's going to be used most effectively. If you don't have enough energy to go and do stuff, your body then produces glucagon, which is the opposite to insulin, to say she hasn't got enough energy. We have to put blood sugar into her bloodstream so that she can run, or she can jump, or she can think, or she can go and do the things that she needs to do. So tying ourselves up with, oh, I'm fat because of my insulin levels, is a very interesting thing to say. So I'll rephrase that and come from the other side. If you're really fit and if you're really strong, is it possible that your hormonal system, which includes insulin, which is a hormone, will be fit too, will be healthy too, will be working effectively, so that your insulin will take sugar out of your bloodstream, will take food out of your bloodstream, put it where it needs to go, and then glucagon, when you need energy, will take the food out of your muscles, out of your liver, out of your fat stores, and put it into your bloodstream so that you can exercise effectively, so you can go and do the things that you want to do. I've never been inside my body, and I don't know what insulin looks like. I don't know what glucagon looks like. I don't know what my pancreas looks like, which is where insulin is produced. What I do know is that I'm studying about it every single day, and I get perplexed and sometimes a little bit sad, because people get so caught up in, this is what's making me fat. It's my hormones, it's my thyroid that doesn't work. Here's a great question as a side note for thyroid. Is it possible that it's not that you've got a broken thyroid, it's that your body's not healthy, fit and strong, so your thyroid's broken? If you get fit and get strong and get a healthy brain and healthy muscles and healthy bones and healthy endocrine system, healthy everything, is it possible that all of those things will work themselves out? And I'll just make it really simple. Rather than relying on, I'm fat because of insulin, I'm fat because of my emotional hormonal system, I'm fat because my thyroid's broken, I'm fat because I've got bad genetics, I'm fat because I haven't got the right weight loss drug. First of all, how about get healthy, fit and strong? The side effect of being fit and strong is that you'll have a lean body, because a fit, strong body burns calories fast. You've got a fast base metabolic rate, a fast metabolism throughout the day, or everything you do, you burn more calories, but you also burn more fat, because a fit, strong body stores the carbohydrate to use for exercise and for your brain, and you become a fast fat burner during the day. I'm sharing all of that with you because I'm an old lady, I'll just say this. I'm really tired of hearing people's excuses about, I'm so fat. Well, the human body's not designed to be fat. You can have as many fat cells. We've apparently got 50 billion. Somebody counted them, but they don't have to be full of fat. You can be lean, you can be fit, you can be strong, you can be healthy, you can be energetic. That's all the choice. So there's two things. Learn how your human body works, so you don't get conned by some person telling you that you're fat because of insulin, or you're fat because you eat too much carbohydrate. Again, as a side note, yes, if you eat too much, you'll end up being fat, but too much of anything. You can eat too much fat, too much protein, drink too much alcohol, eat too much sugar. Yes, all of it will end up in some way, shape or form in your fat cell if you get too much of it. But here's the exciting thing about having an endocrine system, a hormonal system that works effectively. Your hormones will tell you to eat when you're hungry, but they'll also tell you to stop eating when you're full. So your body doesn't, when you're really fit and really strong, your body doesn't eat too much. So you don't eat too much carbohydrate, you don't eat too much fat, you don't drink too much alcohol, you don't do too much of anything because your body doesn't want to, because it's so fit and strong. That's how simple and easy it is. So rather than getting caught up in all the stuff, and there's so much stuff, isn't there? How about eat when you're hungry, stop eating when you're full, eat all the things that you love, don't eat the things that you don't like. Enjoy your life, because life is too short for somebody to be saying to you, you can't have, mustn't have, don't have, shouldn't have, it's bad for you. As I always share, there's plenty of people who eat sugar, they have a high carbohydrate diet, they have very healthy insulin levels, so insulin's taking sugar out of their bloodstream and storing it in their muscles and their liver. They have a fit, strong body, which means they've got a fit, strong brain. So learn every day, laugh every day, because it keeps you healthy, fit and strong too, because your hormonal system changes when you're laughing. And I'm sharing that's my mantra. Learn, laugh, huff, puff, lift. Learn every day, laugh every day. Make sure you get puffed all the time, so that your body's constantly burning up everything that you put into it, and you change your respiratory quotient so that you are a fat burning machine. Make sure you've got strong muscles and bones, so that your muscles uptake the sugar that you're putting into your bloodstream. And rather than can't have, mustn't have, don't have, shouldn't have, eat all the things that you love, because life is too bloody short for somebody to tell you you can't have. What do you reckon? Live your life to the max, so that when you open your fridge and you love the food that's in your fridge, you can eat it, enjoy it without feeling guilty and without being stressed. Woohoo!